Wherever you go, whatever you may do, may the angel within come shining through. Well, hello and welcome all my beautiful earth angels to the Angel Within Us podcast. I am your host, Jane Rinderer. Today, as I was cutting lawns as part of my business, I was trying to decide which topic to write about from a reserve list I have. On this property, which is an empty lot my brother has, there was a dog in the yard behind it that kept coming to the fence, which also has a row of bushes and small trees lining it. But he kept finding his way to small clearings, I assumed, to check me out or say hi. I never seen him before. After making a couple of passes with the mower, the owner, Felix, came to the fence and handed me a bottle of water. I had never met him before either. So we started a nice conversation and got to know each other a little bit. It was a nice touch to a very emotional day for me. All day, for various reasons, I was breaking down crying out of the blue. Each time I felt God was trying to lead me somehow. Anyway, back to Felix and the dog. Maybe the dog let Felix know I may be thirsty, and the angel within Felix offered me the water. He also later offered me harder beverages, which I politely turned down. Now again, back to the dog that I wish I knew his name. I encountered dogs all day long, but this cute guy stuck out to me. I believe he was present to have me decide to write about today's topic. Dogs and cats are very spiritual beings, and we can learn much from them, which brings me to my little angel, Tinkerbell. She's the white and brown one in my podcast picture. Minnie is the white and black. Two totally different personalities, special in their own ways. Tinkerbell, or Tinkie as I usually call her, and I have a very special bond. We're each other's angels. I found Tinkie at an adoption event hosted by a rescue group in Albuquerque. She was rescued from a house that had 40 dogs in it, and all were rescued. She was the cutest puppy there, and I knew I had to have her. I really wasn't looking for a puppy, rather an older dog. I was surprised she was still available since I got there late after work. Turns out I was able to adopt her. That was in July. On Christmas that year, she went blind in her one eye. A week later, she started going blind in the other eye, but was able to save it for another year and a half. Knowing she would eventually go totally blind, I got Minnie from another rescue group to keep her company. Tinkie's retinas never properly developed, and there was nothing specialists could do besides prescribing multiple drops to save the eye from having to be removed. Last year, my specialist in New Jersey recommended trying laser, since drops no longer had effects. Was last option before removal, and thank the Lord, it worked. Her favorite activity was playing fetch with her ball, and my heart was broken when the day came there was no longer possible. My neighbor down the lagoon where I lived was nice enough to take a picture of me with Tinkie and Minnie on my paddleboard the day before she totally lost sight. That neighbor, who I never met before, was sitting on her boat with her dog and just had to take a picture and was gracious enough to send to me. And she also became a new friend who sends me Bible verses daily. She uses her angel within to help me keep God first in my life. From a higher source, I come to find out Tinkie picked me to be her mom, knowing I would give her the best life possible and not give up on her when her disabilities showed up. I was to be her Florence Nightingale. She made herself invisible to others. She had promised to be the best dog ever, which she had lived up to. Her fur is so soft that when she puts her little paws around my neck, a sense of peace radiates through my body. So when she did go totally blind, it dawned on me how much more she will need to trust and depend on me, and my responsibilities increased. She has helped me grow in so many ways: spiritually, compassionately, empathy, moving forward, fighting through painful medical conditions I'm dealing with now with grace. She's been through so much in her short life and accepted her limits and never gave up. I treated her as normal as possible so she could feel as normal as possible. She even still tries to play fetch with her toys, which requires much patience on my end, but what inspiration I get for watching her try. No matter how long it takes her to find the toy, no one is more excited to see me come home than she is, even if I was gone for 5 minutes. Jumping on her hind legs so I can pick her up, she understands I need to carry her down the steps. She's okay coming up on her own. And when we get done with a bike ride or hike in the woods and she flashes her big smile, my soul just fills up with light and love, knowing I'm fulfilling my promise to her. There's a reason dog spelled backwards is God. God is pure love. Dogs are pure love. They love unconditionally, just like God tries to teach us. It isn't always easy for humans, and some dogs, for that matter. We don't know their past. And it's something I have to work on. Tinkie and I are connected by our angels within us to each other on a daily basis, striving to be the best version of ourselves each day, continuing the ripple effect onto others we encounter. If you would like to share your stories, email me at theangelwithinus@gmail.com and I will read them on air. Until next time, keep shining the angel within you light and love on all that you encounter. God bless.